2 nights ago, I was attacked. My mullet was cut off, my beautiful long golden locks were cut off. Tonight, I'm on a quest to find out who cut my mullet. I'm gonna find out who did it. I'm gonna find out who attacked me. I'm gonna start my search. Excuse me.
Huh?
Do you know what happened to my mullet?
何?
Huh?
なんだよ、何言ってんの?
What? Mullet?
誰だよ、お前。
Mullet?
用があるなら日本語で言えよ、お前。何してんの?
Okay. Thank you.
早く行けよ、お前。
Come on.
All ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the evening. First off, making his way towards ringside, weighing in tonight at 88 kilograms from Virginia and representing the Nightmare Assassin Squad. This is the ultimate athlete.
I got this, man. Next month I got this. This month I got this. I got it all. I got the world. #1 contender. #1 contender. #1 contender. And here we are, Halloween Holocaust. Mr. J, I am handsome Michael Schultz, and as we've already heard tonight, the card has just been thrown out the window and we've got a new lineup already.
That's right, and it's a hot night out here, let me tell you. I am sweating already. I can only imagine what it's going to be like for these guys in ring. Josh Mars looks like he's dropped about 2 pounds just trying to climb into the ring there earlier tonight. Right, did you see that right in front of our monitors? Tripping, hopping into the ring.
He's as graceful as he is nimble.
And our first match of the evening is underway. The ultimate athlete, AJ Istria, putting his credentials on the line against Dave Ross.
A battle of probably the 2 most pure athletes we've seen, not only in PWA Queensland, maybe all of PWA.
Well, I guess both men, and look at that, look at Istria straight off the bat. They're almost cartwheeling over their hand, flipping over the top of him. And Dave Ross with a round of applause for him as well. And of course, Istria will take the applause and ask for more, as is his wont.
You can say what you want about the man's attitude, his cockiness, but he does have the ability.
You want to talk ability? Talk Dave Ross. This is a guy that is almost an untested commodity as far as I'm concerned here in PWA Queensland. He is a guy that has so much to step up to the plate, so much to bring to the game, and he has so much that I think we have even yet to see here in PWA Queensland. Perhaps we will see it tonight with AJ Istria in the ring opposite him.
Well, last month, Dave Ross, he went the distance with EPW champion Shane Haste. Many say that the EPW champion is one of the best, if not the best in Australia, as we see Dave Ross here with the double knuckle tie-up, test of strength, taking AJ Istria down to the mat. Istria kips up, takes it round into an armbar.
wrenching down on it. You can see Ross trying to fight out of it, try and use the strength. It was hard to say at this point who would actually have the strength advantage out of these two men. Both very well put together in the upper body. And look at the acrobatic there, the ability of AJ Istria just flipping in and out of these moves. Coming back on that armbar, wrenching over with the wrist lock, full force, then takes him over with that arm drag takedown, snaps it into a figure four armbar there, working the elbow and shoulder.
Dave Ross back to his feet. Both men struggling for the advantage.
Comes behind into a hammerlock position.
Spins him round into a front face lock.
Both of these men coming to this match with a great deal of Greco-Roman and I guess just classic wrestling backgrounds coming in. This is certainly two men well suited to be facing each other here tonight.
Both men known for their suplexes. Both men probably going to throw each other around a lot tonight.
And you're seeing it right there, coming back with that back elbow, gets caught, throwing into a German. Throwing into the ropes, ducks down, leapfrog over the top. Beautiful drop kick, takes Istria down to the mat. Things are definitely going the way of Dave Ross now.
Snapmare by Dave Ross into a seated surfboard hold.
Slow-mo replay. Did you see the force there on that big German suplex?
AJ Istria landing on his head. Dave Ross here setting for what looked to be a cattle mutilation, but he's changing his mind. He's going into a grounded waist lock.
Picking him up. This is the strength of Dave Ross we're seeing there. Look at the way he just picks him up and just throws him over there and then hangs on, rolls around with him on the mat. This is the Greco-Roman training we're seeing of Dave Ross right now.
Dave Ross hooking that cattle mutilation.
And look at the bridge. That is picture perfect.
AJ Istria reaches the ropes with the help of Donnie St. Michael.
Donnie St. Michael out with his man AJ Istria. It's not often you see either man apart from each other. Irish whip reversed from AJ Istria. Dave Ross sliding between the legs. Baseball slide drop kick sends Ross falling out right here by us. Going for the suplex off the side of the ring.
This could end his career, Mr. J. This is dangerous stuff.
And look at AJ Istria hanging on for dear life as Dave Ross, full force, pulling back there. His legs are coiled like metal springs there, trying to pull him back and suplex him out of the ring. This would not be good for either man if he hits this move.
AJ Istria holding on for dear life, fighting off with back elbows and a low blow.
Well, I think he was looking to do anything he could to avoid taking that shot.
I think all of us would, Mr. J. Second rope springboard leg drop to the neck by AJ Istria.
Dave Ross falls into the ring there unceremoniously after that leg drop to the back of the neck. 2 count only, says referee Josh Mars.
I swear I say it every show, Mr. J, but you can say what you want about Istria's attitude, but you can't deny the technical ability.
That's right, and look at him just once again muscle over Dave Ross this time. Take him over and then just roll into that Fujiwara armbar.
Dave Ross neutralizes round into a front face lock again. But AJ Istria backs him into the corner and lands some shoulder charges.
Well, both men definitely feeling the heat. Both men definitely feeling the force. Ah, that was beautiful. That was artwork. That was poetry in motion, whatever you want to call it there. AJ Istria just hit a beautiful, beautiful looking move into the corner there. And look at that, into a picture perfect armbar.
Junji Gatami.
You can see Josh Mars asking if Dave Ross wants to call it quits at this point. I think you've got to do a lot more to Dave Ross before he's going to quit in a match.
I think a lot of fans don't realize how legitimate that hold is, Mr. J. That's an MMA style hold, and you can break shoulders, break elbows, break wrists with it.
Well, we saw one of the fans trying to interject himself into the action as AJ Istria came out here tonight. I'm sure if he wants to find out exactly just how devastating that move will be, AJ Istria will be happy to show him.
Very much so. Back into the action here. AJ Istria with a snap suplex. Of all the suplexes we've seen so far in the match, would you have thought that a snap suplex would be maybe the 6th, 7th variation of suplex we would see?
Well, certainly both of these guys are very adept at bringing new type of suplexes into the move, and both have a wide range of moves and arsenal to their effect. Look at that. Flipping over there, dropping down with that big leg drop. Both of these men know any number of suplexes and can pull them out of virtually any position. And I guess we've seen 6 or 7 different examples already here tonight, and a few from both men. And it's, like you said, 5-10 minutes into this match, and we see a snap suplex, obviously conceivably the most common, yet one of the most stylish moves, and executed perfectly by these men.
AJ Istria landed on his feet off the hip toss, but Dave Ross counters his counter into a neck breaker for a 2 count.
You know, there's only one thing that I can say at the moment for the acoustics of this building, and that is I'm actually quite overjoyed at the fact that I seem to be hearing less of Donny St. Michael tonight.
Yes, it may have something to do. Come back to that big overhead belly-to-belly suplex there by Dave Ross. Donny St. Michael might have his mind on the Soul Open Challenge, and then Soul has to go on to wrestle Jason Cooper to get a chance to go into the Queensland title final. So essentially, Soul could be wrestling 2 men in the first match, Jason Cooper, then 3 more, 6 men in one night, and he could become the PWA Queensland champion.
Well, Donny St. Michael, definitely a man with a lot on his mind tonight for sure, but you've got to remember as well, next month, his man, AJ Istria, 17th of November, he finally gets his shot for the PWA International title. It will be fought round style. AJ Istria, Mason Childs, only a month away.
You said it just there, June. AJ Istria went in there with 3 of Queensland's top rookies. He eliminated them all, and he became the #1 contender. He's taken his time cashing in this shot. Donny St. Michael, as you've seen through the promos, you've seen through the backstage footage, he is building this man up to be the champion. He knew he wasn't ready, but he cashed in on the opportunity, and they're going for it next month against Mason Childs if he retains tonight.
Well, he certainly is the apple of Donny St. Michael's eye, the jewel in the crown of the Nightmare Assassin squad, if you will. AJ Istria is definitely the man that Donny St. Michael has picked to, I guess, put all his hopes and all his dreams in.
Dave Ross there, torture rack into a neck breaker, one of his signature moves.
Oh, mate, I think he might have actually almost had the 3 there, but ring general that AJ Istria is managed to get the foot on the ropes to make the break at the 2 count.
Small package here by AJ Istria, only gets 2.
You saw him trying to grab for a handful of tights there as well. Still not enough to put away Dave Ross at this stage. Phenomenal shape, both of these men. The cardiovascular conditioning of both of these men is phenomenal.
AJ Istria going for the wrist clutch exploder suplex. Dave Ross counters into a roll through DDT for a 2 count. Dave Ross again going for that cattle mutilation.
Dave Ross is a man who doesn't let any movement that he makes or any movement his opponent makes, he uses them all to his advantage. Did he just throw the towel in?
Donny St. Michael just threw the towel in for AJ Istria.
He set him up in that cattle mutilation, and Donny St. Michael almost straight away threw in the towel there. I mean, obviously Dave Ross has walked away with a win, and what I can also, I believe, is AJ Istria's first loss here in PWA Queensland.
I'm going to have to call you on that one, Mr. J. Ashley Riot, AJ Istria, the first match PWA Queensland put on. AJ Istria came out on the losing end, but this is the first loss for AJ Istria under Donny St. Michael, and it was Donny St. Michael that threw the towel in for him.